Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know the way to the tomb of Guinevere?
Oh?
It's a hill with some very large stones standing on it.
Oh, the lady, the old tombs, you mean? Now just follow this stone road here, go straight down right to the end.
It sure is a beautiful road.
The Romans built all of them. They're very old, just like me.
Thanks so much. I guess I'll be going now.
Just a minute.
Yes?
Take this along with you. Please return it after you're done.
Terrible. Beautiful megaliths like this. A bulldozer smashed right through it while constructing the road. What's going on? Hey! Professor Plummer! Professor Plummer, it's me, Taichi! I came from Lloyd's to evaluate the ruins. It's Taichi Hiraga Keaton!
Is that you, Taichi?
It's been a long time, Anna.
Since the archaeology program at Oxford.
Tell me, what brings you out here to an isolated place like this? You remind me of an Old West cavalry soldier guarding Fort Apache.
I was simply attempting to protect the tomb. I believe it was built around 50 BC. They say it's the final resting place of Queen Guinevere. What do you think?
I don't think so. I believe that's an antechamber built before 1000 BC.
At one time, a gentleman called Lord Langley owned half the island, and he considered this burial site to be sacred. He didn't let anyone excavate it. When Oxford researchers came to do a dig in 1972, he even turned them down.
Yeah? This'll make big headlines if thieves haven't gotten to it first.
I had meetings with Lord Langley over the course of 5 years until he gave me permission to excavate it. But Lord Langley died about a month ago, and his disloyal son has since taken over and is forcing me to stop. I knew that I had to contact someone official. But the Ministry of Environment had a cabinet shuffle recently, and they weren't able to provide any assistance.
So you asked Lloyd's for help?
Lloyd's was actually the only one to offer me a hand. But I never imagined I'd be seeing you here.
Well then, I'll fly back to London to make my report.
Thanks, Taichi, that's very kind. But it's a little too late now. By tomorrow, this area will be leveled to make way for a hairpin curve.
For a hairpin curve?
So is it true? I heard talk about you getting a divorce.
Huh? Yes.
Why'd you let her do it? You're never going to find another fabulous woman like her.
Yeah.
Back in college, you were known for your boldness and intelligence, Taichi, but also, to put it tactfully, your indecisiveness.
I give up. Fine, you got me. Sorry, I guess I'm just not brave like you or John Wayne.
Oh, really? You know, I haven't heard anyone say those words to me since our college days.
Well, as it so happens, I listened in on your chit-chat back then.
Here they come.
Anna, wait! I know you're brave, but this is crazy.
Don't worry, I haven't loaded it with bullets. I've been using rock salt instead.
What?
I don't have anything more to say to you, Sir Langley. Go away.
Well, that's jolly good for you, Anna, but I do. Need I remind you that it's illegal to trespass on private property, not to mention firing rifles as if the land is yours in the first place?
It's also a major crime to destroy ancient ruins, Sir Langley.
If those ruins are so precious, the government would certainly have shown more interest in them, am I right?
Oh, don't you worry, they will. My friend here has come from Lloyd's to do an assessment.
Hello there, I'm Taichi Keaton. Are you the surviving son of Lord Langley?
Yes, that's correct. My name is Edward. Come now, the time for this is past, Anna. Tomorrow this place will be paved with concrete. We must hurry along the new racetrack. We can't afford to lose this opportunity.
A racetrack?
Oh, yes. I'm building a racetrack for motorcycles on this island. Here there'll be a hairpin curve. Over there will be the pit stops. We'll hold huge events that will attract millions of tourists who'll flock here to see the races.
I can't believe you're doing this to their sacred burial site.
You outsiders think you know this island? Money doesn't come your way by preserving old ruins. Look, haven't you heard of the TT races on the Isle of Man? An island with 60,000 people. But during the racing season, it jumps to 3 million. That makes for a nice, tidy profit. It's no good writing to my mother.
You are a coward.
I do hope you don't get the wrong impression here. You see, she has read your letters.
But I was given permission from your father to research these ruins. It seems to me your mother should know that.
She holds to the belief, follow your child when he follows you no more. You've simply chosen the wrong path. Women are the happiest when they know their place. Anna, you should obey men instead of fighting them. My advice is to find a suitable man while you're still young. The construction will commence tomorrow. Let's have no more protests or rifles, all right?
I simply can't compete with a bulldozer. Well, all right then, Taichi. I think I'm going to need your help until tomorrow morning.
Oh?
A long time ago, women inherited the property on this island. It's said that within this tomb is Guinevere, a priestess of the Druids, the religion of the Celts. The priestesses had ruled the island for generations.
So then this island...
Robert Cook, the 19th century archaeologist, insisted that this island was the land of the Amazons that were referred to in Greek mythology.
What?
Researchers from Oxford discovered many small statues that had a similar design. Take a look.
Wow. The White Goddess. This is incredible.
Do you see that image over there, Taichi?
Oh, this is the door to the Holy Room. A mural.
So tell me then, what do you make of it?
It's possible that...
Do you remember that theory, the one I proposed when we were at college together?
Of course I do.
With this, I believe I may be able to prove it's true. I have until tomorrow when this wall will be torn down.
My ex-wife used to say that all the boys were crazy about you, but you never showed any interest.
Oh, you don't say. I had absolutely no idea I was so popular.
Come on, an attractive young woman like you? There was that Trevor. What happened to him? Not only was he crazy about you, but he was a brilliant guy.
He simply wasn't number one. And I only prefer number one.
Is that right? Well, there's one thing I can honestly say about you. You're an incredibly ambitious woman.
My mother was an even greater woman. She started off working part-time in a laundrette, and she ended up the owner of a high-class boutique.
Yeah, I heard all about that. I know you're enormously proud of your mother. Hey, how's she doing these days anyway?
She's been gone for almost 2 years now.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
She used to tell me all about her life in Czechoslovakia. So many times she boasted to me about how at the young age of 11 she defeated a Nazi tank all by herself. Don't you think that's rather silly? By tomorrow the bulldozer will be here, and these ruins will be destroyed. Even my mother couldn't stop that.
Huh?
Oh, am I interrupting your project here, Anna?
Ah, you must be Lady Langley.
It's been difficult for you. I'm sorry about my son.
It's fine.
Please.
I don't know if my son is making the right decision to secure the future of this island, but I'm not in a position to stop him.
I understand what you're saying.
I think our ancestors will forgive us for taking these kinds of liberties if it helps this island to become more prosperous.
Unfortunately, your ancestors weren't the ones responsible for the construction of these ruins.
Huh? But isn't this the tomb of Queen Guinevere, who once was a Celtic ruler?
It was built in a different era. I'm not just referring to this tomb, but to many tombs that exist all over Europe. In reality, they were built by a different race altogether.
Then can you tell me who made this?
We just don't know. Modern archaeology can't explain who these people were. It's still a mystery. They were guided by their religious faith. That's what these ruins were based on. And then, the people suddenly vanished.
Religious faith, you say?
It's known by scholars as the religion of the White Goddess.
I want you to take a good look at this. It's a mural. I believe this door leads directly to the holy shrine.
Anna has been working on a groundbreaking theory and believes that this is the palace of the White Goddess, or perhaps even a burial site for the priestesses.
So the meticulous work you're doing now, is it an attempt to fully restore the hidden picture?
Yes. If my theory has any validity, we should find depicted on this wall a figure in the image of the White Goddess.
Europe's Stone Age civilization is still a mystery to us, and this might be the key to unlocking it.
Yes, it's clear to me. Now then, Anna, do you think my son would have a change of heart and call off the construction if you were able to prove your theory?
No, I don't think so. But I'll do whatever I can tonight, since this is my last chance.
Anna, my dear, you're such a lovely young woman, so why persist in doing a man's job?
Because it's my mother's will.
Your mother's will?
That's right.
Anna? Anna, come here.
Mom, you're hurting me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Doing all of that washing has made them this way. But you should have seen what these hands could do, Anna. They're the same ones that once defeated a Nazi tank.
You did not.
Oh, yes, I certainly did.
Mother was born in Czechoslovakia. Her family was killed by the Nazis when she was 11. For 3 years, she fought against the German army, then defected to England on her own. She was without means until the age of 20, when she married my father. Shortly after I was born, my father had an accident which took his life. Following that incident, she devoted herself to me. We weren't well off, but she managed to put me through college. 2 years ago, she suddenly became ill. I reached the hospital, but then she was given a morphine injection and went into a coma. Before she had the injection, she asked the nurse to wake her up no matter what happened. Mum told her she had something to say to me, something very important.
So what was it she said to you?
She told me I don't have any regrets. I did everything I wanted to do in my life. You'd make me happy if you did the same. That's what makes a woman beautiful. I saw it on her face when she died, a smile.
She must have been such a wonderful mother.
Okay, Anna, stand back.
Is this the goddess you spoke of? It looks like the image of a pot with stalks of wheat poking out of it.
It's really too soon to tell what it is exactly.
Just look at her, Taichi. Don't you think it looks like the picture of the maiden by Violet Leduc?
Yeah.
The white goddess. Well, did she say something?
Oh, yes. She was quite impressed, not only with you, Anna, but with your work and the story about your mother.
Oh.
Hey, let's give it a try tomorrow, Anna. We'll reenact what your mother did during the war.
What are you saying?
We'll use our own 2 hands and fight the bulldozer. It'll be just like the time an 11-year-old girl fought back against an enemy invasion.
Come on, Taichi. My mother made that story up to...
You just never know.
Huh?
I mean, for your mother's sake, I think it's worth a try. Hello, ma'am. Thanks for the apron.
Did it work well for you?
Oh, yes. If it's not too much trouble, there's just one more thing I need to borrow. I'll return it in good condition.
Oh, yes, take what you need.
That's enough of this! I want you off my property now!
But isn't this just plain soap and water that we've got, Taichi?
Yeah. You know, Anna, your mother and the Czech resistance outwitted the Nazis by using this very simple technique. And go! The tracks will lose their grip when there's soapy water on the pavement and they'll spin out.
Blast! You won't get away with this!
Edward! You have lost this battle, Edward. Go back home right now.
But why, Mother?
Here there was no gap between rich and poor. It was a society of equality ruled by a woman, their goddess. She may have been a symbol of fertility, death, and regeneration. Women were not considered weak. They were the creators of life, which made them special. I'll write up my report the moment I get back to Lloyd's.
I'll be counting on you.
So, Anna, what are you going to do if he comes back?
I guess I'll just fight him again.
See ya.
Hey, Taichi! You've really become quite the man over the years, and I want you to know that you're truly the greatest man I've ever met.
Thank you, Anna. But to tell you the truth, John Wayne's got nothing on you. You're good.
Well, that's what makes a woman beautiful.
Together those who are distant from us and ones who are close to us. Others may help us discover the links to our past, not all of them good, but it still gives us comfort. Can we forget old wounds and rebuild new relations? And can we return home to taste once again the sweet memories of the past? Next time, Memories of Summer Pudding.